Remember, fam, it is so important that as famine approaches, as food shortages approach, and things of that nature, and warfare, and everything else in between, that we don't fight each other, that we don't kill each other with guns and weapons and things like that. But it is so, so, so important for us to unite, for us to come together, to work together as one humanity, to save each other and our children, because our children are tomorrow's future, period. And you know what? I believe that they are doing these food shortages, and they are messing with the water, putting fluoride and a bunch of different chemicals, which, by the way, an article was just recently released on that. But I believe that they are doing it to target us and our children, because the agenda for depopulation has begun. So you need to know somebody who has that information in order to survive. For example, Nestle is a really bad company. Number one, they're taking advantage of kids. And then number two, a while ago, another consumer had found that there was a transparent kind of creature in the water. And they were not voicing that to the public. They didn't want to state that. Does anybody else remember what happened in Flint? I don't think y'all do. But it got really bad. And really quickly. So the end of the vlog goes, instead of promoting violence and civil war and this, that, and the other, let's work together. Let's unite. Let's put the racism and differences aside and say F you to what they're doing to us and help each other. And trust me, if we work together and we show them that we're not doing anything bad, they're going to hate that. Because they cannot go on with their agendas that they want to go on with. Period. And I mean they, by the elite, the Masons, and the whole shit team list goes on. Okay? They're all somehow interconnected. Y'all got to acknowledge that and realize that. I have already had like 4 attempts of assassination on my life because of the knowledge that I possess. So let that sink in. And y'all have to know somebody who knows. Period. A good buddy of mine survived Hurricane Katrina in Florida. So remember that. Y'all, I just had to do this vlog really quickly. Okay, so I'm a YouTuber. I'm pretty much on almost every major platform there is. So my husband works for Amazon and I work for Uber. Anyways, long story short, I ended up getting a fraudulent call last night. And I delivered to the first lady. And that one went reasonably well. And then when I get to the second lady, this is the lady who was trying to fraud me. I'm like, I'm not stupid, lady. I'm looking right at your order on my damn phone. Like, don't try to scam me. So I take off, and immediately once I get into my car, I call dispatch. And I'm like, this lady's like trying to fraud me. She has a suspicious account, like, she's saying that she's ordering stuff that she didn't even order, and I looked directly at her order, so this is how I know that she was trying to BS me. Anyways, I called dispatch, and then I was like, I told the scamming lady, I said, okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the other location and see what's going on. Well, I get there, and this house is pitch black, like I had never seen before. And I go, excuse me, and as I'm approaching, I see that there's a pit bull in the backyard. Okay, this dog was not even on a leash. It looked like there was a male also in the backyard as well at some point in time, which that was like a OFNG, you know, goodness type of situation. And then I just seen the dog was like nudging the gate like to release itself because the dog was not, you know, properly restrained or anything. Glory be to God that my husband was there. He was watching over me, but however, I decided, I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna cancel this stuff and report the suspicious activity. And on top of that, you know, hop in my car because I'm not gonna get molded by a freaking pit bull, you know. But that's besides the point. You know, I work for Uber. My husband works for Amazon. And oftentimes, as drivers and delivery personnel, we don't get a lot of appreciation from the community. So if you see an Amazon worker or a USPS worker or FedEx or UPS, walk up to them and thank them as quick as possible, or even just give them like $1 tip. It would make the biggest difference to know that the community at large appreciates our hard work and our endeavors. And just so y'all know, the people that work at Amazon, they don't even get paid good. You know, their income is really fixed, and it's out of line because they work incredibly hard. They work from 10 a.m. until like 8 or 9 p.m. Okay, and sometimes even later than that. So like I said, you know, if you see an Amazon driver, walk up to him or her, say thank you, and you know, if you have it in your heart and if you're in a position of giving them a tip, do it. You know, because oftentimes as a Uber driver, DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, GoPuff, or Amazon, or FedEx, USPS, or you know, UPS, oftentimes these drivers are overworked and, you know, they don't get paid well at all. So we're literally being taken advantage of. And so when we go and we deliver your guys' food and your packages and groceries, etc., it is so amazing, and it is such a wonderful feeling to you know, receive a tip from the community. And I don't mean community at large, because it's whoever we're delivering to. I mean respectively the individuals that we are delivering to. It is really nice to have, you know, a senior citizen or a younger person, or you know, somebody in their youthly years, walk up and say, hey, thank you for delivering. You know, it's really nice to, you know, have folks in the community who really do walk up to you and show their gratitude and appreciation for the hard work. Because like I said from the get-go, Amazon workers have a fixed income and they don't get paid enough for their, you know, to live their life, to pay their rent, to pay their utilities, to take care of their families. And you know, it's hard. We're living in real difficult times. So, you know, the next Amazon driver or DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber driver that you see, walk up and thank them. And if you are in a financial position to give them a tip and use that as a form of showing your, you know, appreciation and that you're grateful, go for it. Because it lets us know that y'all are really keeping an eye on us and that you guys genuinely appreciate our hard work that we do for all of y'all. You know, it is such a wonderful feeling to, you know, be appreciated and to know that we're not alone and that people are definitely watching over us. I can't tell you the countless times where I've gone on Uber calls and I've almost been attacked by dogs, including last night. My husband, you know, he works for Amazon. He said there's been like 6 instances where dogs have almost attacked him and bit him on the leg. So, you know, your guys' tips and appreciation and gratitude definitely come a long ways when it comes to delivery personnel, because we are not shown the appreciation from our bosses. So it's always really nice to see that. So please, next time you see an Amazon worker, USPS, UPS, FedEx, DoorDash, Instacart, Grubhub, or Uber driver, make sure you show some appreciation, because it lets us know that our work is paying off, our commitment is worth it, and that serving you guys as a whole, it's an awesome experience. But it can also be incredibly dangerous. You know, there's been countless times where him and I have been almost molded by dogs, you know, and it's not just me and him. It's, you know, countless other employees as well, you know. So you guys showing your appreciation and that you care about our safety and well-being definitely comes a long ways. And I want to thank you in advance. All right, bye.